Some Ghanaian startups that participated in this year's GITEX Africa in Morocco have advanced partnership talks with investors for possible equities in their respective businesses. For those that were unable to attract investors, the largest all-inclusive tech and startup event on the continent was enough platform to learn best practices to leverage their innovations. In 2022, venture capital invested a record of $5 billion in African startups.
There are several startups participating in GITEX Africa 2023 in Marrakesh, Morocco. My interest lies in the Ghanaian startups, how they are performing, and even if they've had any conversation with investors, and how these conversations have gone.
Someone came around just to have a normal conversation, and then at a point he started expressing interest in investing. He did not come here as an investor, but then after interaction, he expressed so much interest and he loved what we were doing. Then he actually told me that after here we should get in touch so we can, we can have more discussions over this. So that gave me more confidence that there should be more, because he was not even an investor, but then he saw that there was a need to invest in this because it had potential.
There are different types of investments, and each investor is just looking at where the company is at the moment. So where we are at, we're hoping to get seed funding, but then again, you need more traction to show that you're capable of making the most of the funds. So yes, if we get funding from an investor, that's great. If we don't, then the traction will bring that in eventually over time.
I've been to several exhibitions and events, but this GITEX is different. I think the organizers have done so well in terms of selecting the participants and the investors that come here. The people that have come to our place are people that are serious. People are talking to you, and you can see that these are serious about what can happen subsequently. So we've had quite a number of venture capitals, investors, partners coming to speak with us, and I believe something will happen.
We had 2 investor meetings, very promising. We're taking a conversation a notch higher. We have 4 other investor meetings, and investors, we talk to them and they're excited about the proposition in terms of what we are offering when it comes to the insurance space.
Africa has the biggest youth population, talented youth population. And at the moment, it is hard for them to be integrated with the rest of the world for many different considerations. Creating GITEX Africa will now make world-class learning, sharing more accessible to them. And I think this is very important for entrepreneurship, for jobs of the future, and for them to understand how to keep pace with the rest of the world.
While some Ghanaian startups have pitched their businesses and respective challenges for a possible seed funding, others have taken their investment conversations a notch higher. Hopefully, some investments will come through to grow their businesses. George Quenin, TV3 News, Marrakesh, Morocco.